All right, I'm coming to you today with a 30-minute power Pilates workout. I've covered fitness on TV for years. I've taught for more than 20 years, ages me a little bit. And I'm hearing a lot from people out there that with gyms closed and everything closing down, kids at home, they need a little outlet. So I'm going to be posting these as much as I can. We just did a HIIT interval. Now we're going to do 30 minutes of Pilates. So I'm trying to give you some variations so you can kind of marry these together throughout the week. So we're going to start with Pilates, and I'm really big on form because that makes a huge difference in your workout. So my son Tanner's behind the camera. He's going to wave a little for us, yep. And I'm going to have him push in on certain areas so you can really see what I'm doing. If you have a towel at home, I think everybody has a towel, I'm just going to add this as an option because it just adds a little for your inner thighs. Okay, so we're going to start. If you have a longer towel, it's a little better because I'm going to use it for different things. So we're taking that towel all the way out, kind of roll it up, and we're going to start with roll-ups here. You can, if you have back issues, I'm going to keep my knees bent. If you do not have big back issues, you're going to straighten them out. And we're going to come up nice and slow. Right here, we're going to extend through that back, nice big stretch, and then I'm going to take that towel under my feet. A lot of us aren't flexible, so find where you are. Some of you will be here, some of you will be down here. Give yourself a nice stretch, let the head go, and we're going to take it up again, relax the shoulders, slowly lower down. Give you a nice C curve through those abs, nice and slow and down. Big inhale through the nose, big exhale up. So the slower you do this, the more effective and a little harder it is. Straighten out the back, take that towel under the feet. I gotta start my counter here. Nice big stretch. Let the head go and up. And we're slowly gonna lower down. Give me that C curve right here through the abs, nice and slow. Big inhale, exhale through the mouth. Slow it down for me, really use those abs. Big extension through the back, towel under the feet. You're either just gonna keep it here nice and neutral, or you're gonna really work that hamstring flexibility. And up, slowly lower down. Remember to always be breathing through your Pilates. I'm going to try to cue that breath as much as I can. Inhale through the nose, big exhale up. Big extension through the back. Give me a nice stretch through the chest. Take that towel under the feet. Give yourself a nice stretch right here. It's going to feel so good on the hamstrings and also that neck and back area. Nice straight back, relax the shoulders. Here's your last lower down. 8, 7, 6. It's gonna get hard towards the end. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna go right into hundreds. Here's where I'm gonna fold my towel a little bit, and we're gonna take it in between the knees. So if you want a little more, create a ball so you can really get some squeeze through the inner thighs. All right, the thing that I always tell people, and I'm gonna show you this cue. Tanner, I don't know if you can push in. If you can take your hand all the way under the back, you're not doing it right. I want you to press that back into the hand, and then we're going to take the hand out and try to get that back as close to the mat as possible. The biggest mistake people make is arching, so you want to keep it down. So squeeze that back as much as you can into the mat. We're going to squeeze arms into your body, and you're going to look at your inner thighs. If this is too much stress as we add extensions through the neck area, you're going to alternate and hold on to that head. Okay, so for right now, if you can, everything off. It's like kind of like a crunch, and we're going to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Another option is just holding it here with knees. In 2, 3, 4, 5. These are called hundreds, because we're going to do 100 by the time we're done. In 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to, hand behind your head. In 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more to go. What can you give me? If you need to take a break, you're done. That's okay, take a break. I really like to add a little point through my feet, extension through the quads. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep looking at those inner thighs. One more, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, we keep going. Give your neck a little break if you had it up the whole time. We're gonna go into single-legged stretches here. Here's my first option. Hold on to the knee, extend that leg. Always working on keeping that lower back to the mat. We don't want to arch the back. If you want a little more, consider straightening the legs right here. Here's my breath. Give me 4 more. 4 and 3. I'm going to add another layer if you want to add intensity. We're going to add arms. A lot of people start getting confused with the arms. It's opposite arm and leg, but if you don't get it, that's okay. The point is to feel the burn through the abs. We've got 4, 2, 1 more layer to go. Hands behind your head. Bicycle. Take that elbow to your knee. Nice big twist through those obliques. If you need to take a break, do it. You got 4 right here. If you need to bend those knees. 2, here's your last one. We're just gonna take quick bicycles, getting a nice burn through those abs. Hopefully you're feeling it. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees for me. Nicely done. We're gonna turn it over and just stretch out those abs before we move on to the next one. So you're either gonna meet me here with elbows on the ground, right? Or if you want a little more stretch, you're gonna take palms to your mat and you're gonna open it up a little more. Relax the shoulders. Take a little head roll to the right. And now reverse it for me. Nice. And we're gonna take a cat stretch. Take it so you're over here, Tanner. Nice big cat stretch. Squeeze the glutes and take it down to child's pose, stretching out the back. Head to the mat, relax, and just breathe for me. 1 more stretch for the back right here, hands behind, little support on the lower back, chest to ceiling. Nice. All right, so we worked the abs, we worked a little oblique, now we're gonna go to lower back because we're gonna work every piece of the puzzle of your core. If you don't work the back, your abs aren't gonna develop. All right, so we're gonna meet me down here at the mat. And I'm gonna give you some cues that you're gonna think are a little weird, but they're going to protect your back and they're gonna make your glutes work, which is what we wanna do right here. Okay, if you wanna bring your towel over, I am gonna incorporate this if you want it. If it gets too intense, just leave the towel on the floor, that's optional. First thing I'm gonna have you do is just lay on your mat or your living room floor. And before we do anything, you're gonna squeeze your glutes. I always tell people, because it's a good cue, think of a penny in between your cheeks. What do you think about that, Tanner? It's weird. Penny in between your cheeks, because that's gonna make you squeeze, okay? It's gonna protect your back, it's gonna work those glutes. You're gonna look so good in those leggings by the time all this is over, right? All right, so squeeze the glutes, and all I'm gonna do is have you come off the mat, chest and legs, and down. You're gonna breathe in through the nose, big exhale, through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, big exhale. So notice I'm not coming up here. What I'm thinking about is coming up and lengthening my arms and legs, and down. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you're gonna hold it here. I want you to lengthen your arms by 1/2 inch. Feel like I'm pulling your legs by 1/2 inch. I want you to lengthen your body. You are instantly going to feel that back because we're taking everything away from it, right? But it's not about height, it's about lengthening your body. Now you're gonna add a swim. Are we ready? Right here, 8, 7. Look down to your mat so we don't strain the neck. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, take it down. Whew. Give your neck a little break. So just kind of watch me as you're taking a break. A lot of people think that when they come up, they strain the neck here. Try to look down at your mat so we don't strain that neck, because the neck really gets strained during Pilates, okay? We're gonna do 1 more of those. We have the option to use the towel. It's gonna make your shoulders and upper back work a little more this time, right? All right, so before we even start, squeeze that penny in between your cheeks. Activate those glutes and keep them squeezing the whole time. So inhale through the nose, big exhale, shh. Inhale, big exhale, shh. Inhale, and remember, think of lengthening your body, not going high. Shh. Inhale, shh. We're gonna hold it here, and I want you to lengthen your arms, lengthen your legs. We're still squeezing the glutes. This doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it's super hard. 4, look down to your mat. 3, 2, here's your swim. 8, 7, you're swimming through the ocean, right? 4, 3, I'm gonna add one more thing. Everybody just hold and lengthen. 3, 2, oh, you should feel that lower back. Woo. Nicely done. Big cat stretch here. Squeeze the belly button into your lower back. Give me a nice big child's pose and breathe. Come up to knees, hands behind the back for that support. Open that chest to ceiling. And we're gonna do our first downward dog of the day. Just to stretch out the calves, hamstrings, lower back. Pedal those feet for me. Yep. Meet me in plank. And we're gonna do chaturanga down. Remember, if you have back issues, coming down on the knees, you're gonna come up to upward dog, or meet me right here on those elbows and take a head roll around. Hopefully you're warming up by now. We've done the abs and we've done the back. Now we have to get to the side obliques. So I look at it as a kind of a puzzle. We've done this, we've done a little bit of this. Oh, we've definitely done this. Now we're moving to the sides. You can either roll your mat for some padding for your elbow or use your towel. Totally up to you. But we're gonna do side planks now. And for those of you who have lower back issues, I will give options. All right, where are we on time? We're almost halfway. So I'm gonna give the tougher option first. You're gonna straighten your knees, stack those feet, and we're gonna come up into plank. If that's too hard on your lower back, you're gonna bend those knees and just come up on the knees. Okay, but I'm going to instruct form here. A lot of people start leaning forward. What I want you to do is try to keep all your weight to the center. We're gonna squeeze the glutes. You would think you wouldn't wanna do that here. You wanna do that here to really activate that oblique right here. Okay, so we're gonna do down and up for 8. You can either have your arm here or a little easier on the hips. So we're gonna gently touch the hips onto the mat, then we're gonna come up, squeeze those glutes for me. Slowly come down, we barely touch, back up. Shh. There's your breath. Inhale through the nose, big breath up. Shh. Inhale through the nose, and I'm just gonna cue it right here. Squeeze that oblique, right? Down and up. Shh. 3 more, down and up. Shh. 2 more, down and up. Shh. And 1, and we're gonna hold this last one right here. I know that shoulder's probably feeling it. If you need to take a break, do it. If you can add a leg lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Ooh, nicely done. We will stretch out both obliques in just a minute. Let's get the other side. All right. Another cue that I like to give, shoulder right over the elbow. A lot of people do that. That's gonna kill your shoulder, right? So you wanna bring it right underneath, and you're gonna get a nice chiseled shoulder when you do these side planks. Remember your options, either on the knees or all the way out. Arm here or on the hip. We're gonna do 8 of these. Really squeeze through this oblique. Here we go. Squeeze the glutes and oblique, and we gently touch down here. And up, here's my oblique. I am squeezing like crazy. And down, you've got to activate that muscle and think about it. Squeeze along with those glutes, down, there's your breath. Shh. And down. Give me 4 more. The slower you do this, the harder it is. Shh. 2 more. Shh. Keep that chest open, hips stacked. Now we're gonna hold this right here. You can either just hold it here, or you can add a leg lift, or you can come down to the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know it hurts. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. If you need to grab some water before we stretch out those obliques, go ahead and do that. You guys are doing great. I'm a big believer in Pilates. I'm a ballet dancer. Makes you strong. Sometimes the movements look like you're not really doing much, but I'm breathing heavy and we just did side planks. The body didn't move, I didn't jump, all right? So keep that in mind when you're doing mind and body with Pilates. It's gonna make you stronger. All right, just so I have a good angle to the camera, I'm gonna be here, you stay there, Tanner. We're gonna take it to a straddle open, and you're gonna give me a nice stretch here. And this angle actually shows the correct form. A lot of people tend to lean forward. Try to keep it to the side so we really stretch out that oblique that we just worked, and keep both hips on the ground. Don't lift a hip up. We're gonna circle it to the front, take it to the other side, and reach. Circle it again, and we're gonna take it to the side, and this time you're gonna open to the ceiling. You're gonna find another angle of that oblique that we just worked out. Circle it to the front, reach it to the side, and open. As you don't see my face right here. All right, take it to the front. Nice quick stretch right here. You're either gonna take it to palms, if you can take it a little deeper to elbows, and give me a nice flex and point through the feet. Why am I doing this? We aren't doing any jumping. They say that the more flexible your feet are, the healthier your lower back is. That's why I always try to add some flex and points and ankle rotations through my workouts. All right, okay, so we worked the front, obliques, back, side obliques. Now we're gonna work it all with the plank series, and we're doing really good on time. So planks are gonna bring heart rates up because you're using multiple large muscles, okay? So we're gonna take it into the plank. I always talk about form. You're gonna take it up here, and remember, on a plank, you always have the option of bringing it down to knees if your lower back is feeling it. But if you're taking it up to toes, you're gonna squeeze the glutes for me, squeeze that belly button into the lower back, make sure that those wrists are right under the shoulders, and you're gonna connect your head. We're gonna hold this plank for 8 counts. 8, 7, slight squeeze through the glutes, squeeze your tummy for me. 3, 2, now mountain climbers. You can keep these low impact, or you can take a little more intensity. We're gonna do 8, 7, 6, heart rates are coming up. 4, 3, 2, meet me back in plank. If you need a little break, take it down to knees, because we're gonna keep going with some layers. Okay, so you're either gonna hold here, or you're gonna hold up here. If you can, we're gonna lift one leg, and keep those hips square to your mat. 4, 3, lengthen your leg for me. Other side, lift. 8. So we're squeezing the glute that we're lifting, and we're lengthening that leg like I'm pulling on it. 4, 3, 2, meet me in downward dog. Give yourself a little break. Woo, because we're not done. Pedal out the feet. Meet me back in plank. Remember, you can come down to knees or take it up to feet. So right here, okay? This time, we're gonna bring the knee as close to the elbow as you can get it, right? Other side, squeeze. This is for those side obliques, abs and back, all at the same time. Shh. There's your breath. 4, 3, 2 more. Shh. Don't forget your breath. And mountain climbers, either high impact or low impact. You're probably feeling arms by now. You're doing great. 4, 3, 2, meet me in downward dog. You've got one more layer. Woo. Pedal out the feet. You ready for this last one? We're going to take it back to plank. Remember to squeeze the glutes a little, squeeze the belly button and shoulders right over the wrists. We're going to take a twist. Twist. Bring that knee to the opposing elbow right here. Can you add some intensity? Oh yeah, arms are feeling this. Heart rates are up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in downward dog. Ooh, nicely done. Let's take a stretch. Plank. Chaturanga down, either on the feet or knees. Upward dog. Right here. Give me a nice big head roll. Reverse it. This is hard. We're sweating. Cat stretch. Child's pose. Head down, relax, breathe. Hands to your lower back. Open that chest to the ceiling. And bring it down. All right. We have one more section to finish it off. Doing great on time. We're just going to burn into those abs. And I'm going to turn it over and we got the center back, this tiny little muscle here, the side obliques. In fact, let's get those first. I call them the love handles, so you know where to squeeze, okay? So if you have your towel, grab it. All right, we're gonna lift the left leg up. Everybody left leg up. All right, and then, actually let's not use the towel for this one, so we have to add a twist. Hands down on the floor, you're gonna twist and reach to that opposite leg. So I'm squeezing where you know that love handle would be and bring everything down. Lift the left leg up, reach the right arm, twist, and down. The reason I mentioned the love handle here is so you know where to squeeze on the way up. Now, your other hand, your elbow's on the floor. So punch in here. If we twist, my elbow's still on the floor, and I'm trying to get a big rotation. Give me 4 more. Here's your breath. Shh. You should be feeling this area right here. Shh. 2 more. Shh. And 1. All right, we got to do the other side, but I'm going to turn it over so you can see my form. You should feel that area, right? We're down here. This time we're going to lift the right leg up and twist the left arm, but my opposite arm, my elbow's still on the floor. I'm twisting. Shh. Where am I squeezing? Right here. Shh. Lift that opposite leg, twist and reach. So you're almost reaching for that other leg. Shh. Yeah. 4 more. Shh. Shh. There's that breath. 2 more. Shh. And 1. All right, we're ready for our last move. Stretch out that back in child's pose real quick. Hopefully you're feeling all those muscles throughout that core. Ready for the last 3 minutes and you're done. If you're breathing heavy, you're probably thinking, why am I breathing heavy in a Pilates class? It's because we're using almost every muscle in your body as we're using the core. This is how you chisel that core, not with sit-ups. Okay. Okay, option to use the towel here. I'll show it to you without first. We're going to be right here, and you're going to use those abs to come up off that floor, but we're going to do it nice and slow. Here's that breath. Shh, into boat pose. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. 4, 3, 2. If you want to use the towel, it's going to be here. 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly down. 3, 2, 1. Give me 2 more slow like this. So we've used the core the entire class, so you're probably burning by now. That's okay. We're in our last 3 minutes. You can do this. Big breath in through the nose, big exhale. 3, 2, reach up to the ceiling and down. 3, 2. On this next one, we're going to come up and hold. So big exhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to let go of that towel right here, we're going to extend those legs if you have a healthy lower back. You also have the option of holding on right here, right? You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to flutter the legs. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's your last one. Lengthen those legs, open that chest. We're going to come down nice and slow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nicely done. Abs should be on fire. I want you to turn around one more time, stretch those out. Up on the elbows, open the chest. If you want a little more up here, relax the shoulders. We're going to take one more head roll to release that neck and reverse. And meet me on the back. Last minute stretch. You're going to hug your knees to release any tension that you have in that lower back. You guys did so good. Enjoy this last minute. Breathe. We're going to take one leg out and hold on to that knee. If you have lower back issues, consider bending that opposite knee. We're going to be right here. And we're going to twist. So you're going to grab onto the outside of that knee. Give me a nice big twist. And look the opposite way just so we get a nice stretch through that neck and upper body. If you are really big on flexibility, straighten that leg. Keep that chest opening. One more squeeze through the knees right here. And you're going to take that other leg out, squeeze through the knee. If you have those lower back issues, you're right here. And one more twist. And if you can, extend the leg. You guys did so good today. I want you to keep positive. I want you to keep watching these. I'm going to mix it up. We have a HIIT interval on there so far. We've got the Pilates, the Power Pilates. But keep doing these every day. Please keep active, stay strong, and stay positive. Bye, guys.